This video will show how to analyze performance problems which result from inefficient execution plan for a query with the use of the DBPLUS Performance Monitor. We start our analysis from SQL 3D screen, where are presented queries which create the most load to the database instance in a selected time span. Clearly, we see one query standing out, which share is much higher in comparison to other queries running on the instance. Let's see this statistic in longer period. For example, 1 month, and present it grouped by day. This is the same query which we have seen on previous screen, which showed only period of 1 day. This is new query, and it generated so big load to the instance that became number 1 in terms of CPU utilization. For further analysis, let's head to the SQL Details screen, where we will find out what is the performance of this query. Statistics are presented grouped by day. After selecting Show Values for one execution, we see statistics for single execution. Among others, we can see that for each execution, query returns 2 records. Below the statistics, we see query's execution plan. As we can see, Database Optimizer is performing here table scan operation on work orders table to return, in average, 2 records per 1 execution. Let's assess selectivity of columns taking part in the query to check if this query could be more efficient. We can see list of objects used in execution plan. In this case, we have 1 object. For the Work Orders table, we look for Order ID column to assess its selectivity. We see it in the first row. On the sample of 98.571 values, we have 98.571 unique values, what confirms that this column is very selective. Adding index by such column should significantly improve performance. To do so, let's go to SQL Studio tool, where we have prepared script to create the index. Let's do it now. Index was created. We go back to DBPLUS Performance Monitor, and we'll check in SQL Cache what are current statistics for this query. We see that the query runs now in 1/10 of a millisecond. This is almost 300 times faster than before. In execution plan, we can see that database engine started to use the index we've created. This is how we've solved the problem of an ineffective execution plan for a query. DBPLUS. Better performance.